We showed you some of the personal favours that was meted out by some of the KPSC members. Let's now move on to one more area of corruption. This time it's the revaluation and retotaling process. So what exactly has happened here?
Well, to pass exams conducted by the KPSC is in itself a Herculean task. Sincere candidates spend hours and even days preparing for the exam. They seek expert guidance to perform well in the exams. But the sad story is, there are others who take the devious path to emerge successful. And this is precisely what happened in the 2011 KPSC exams. When the exams were announced, as many as 1,38,000 applied for it. In the prelim stage, 91,367 candidates appeared, and only 7,188 candidates graduated to the other rounds. And among the ones who appeared in the final round, 929 applied for retotaling. Well, applying for retotaling is a legal process. But what happened during the retotaling process or in the retotaling process? The marks of as many as 320 candidates were increased among the 929 that applied. The marks of 553 candidates remained the same. Interestingly, 30 candidates who applied for retotaling were employees of KPSC. Generally, when retotaling happens, marks are not increased, and if there is an increase, it is only by a minute margin. But in the case of 2011 exams, the difference in marks was humongous. You may find it difficult to believe, but 24 candidates got an increase of 10 marks, 9 got an increase of 20 marks, 11 got an increase of 30 marks, 3 got an increase of 40 marks, 3 more got an increase of 50 marks, and 1 even got an increase of 84 marks. And there's more. A candidate by name Vasudev first scored 977 marks. After retotaling, he got 986 marks. When the phone call details were studied, it came to be known that he was in touch with Gopi Krishna, Gunal Bhimapa's PA. Another candidate by name Gopal had secured 892 marks. His marks got an increase of 3. He was in touch with Kaniram, one of the members. In fact, he made 8 calls to him while Kaniram made 6 calls to him. And coming to evaluation answer scripts, marks have been awarded randomly to students. And well, students were in touch with the evaluators. When the geography script of Chidambara, a student was being evaluated by Hemachandra, he was in touch with him. He had called him as many as 35 times. Not just this, he was also in touch with Amarnath, Gonal's assistant. The CID report had cornered the KPSC, but it would not be wise to jump to the conclusion or surmise that the entire set of students who appeared for the exams are fraudulent. It is only a few who have brought ill repute with collusion with the officials. But as they say, one rotten apple has the ability to spoil other apples as well. Here, in this case, the audacity of a few students has put the futures of sincere students in jeopardy. That is indeed regretful. Kiran for News 9.
Well, those were the details in the CID report. But moving on to today's updates, even as the probationers are busy fighting for their rights, the 2011 KPSC scam is now taking a political turn with every passing day.
On Tuesday, the former Chief Minister got an earful from Dr. Maitri, a successful KPSC candidate who has now earned the nickname of being the whistleblower in the 2011 KPSC scam. On Wednesday, there was more trouble coming in for the former Chief Minister. He was hit by a verbal volley from Mysore, courtesy the former MP and Congress leader H. Vishwanath. He sarcastically remarked that as the former Chief Minister, Kumaraswamy needed to stay away from troubled waters.
KPSC, Karnataka Public Service Commission, Uttara Devegowda Company Private Commission adanga hogide. Krishna, amali innobru yaru Gonal Bhimappa.
There was more to come. Vishwanath noted that the family of the former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda had a stronghold over the commission.
Krishna ಅವರು ನೇಮಕ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಮೊದಲನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ಆಗಿ 1996 ಜೆ.ಎಚ್. ಪಟೇಲ್ರು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು.
The former MP took the battle right into the JDS's camp and came up with a list of 13 questions to which he sought replies. So what are these questions? Why do you feel guilty when somebody mentions about the KPC scam? Are you involved in it? Is it a lie that your father H.D. Devegowda diluted the selection norms to select H. N. Krishna in 1996? Why did you as the Chief Minister reduce the number of KPC members from 9 to 8? What authority do you have to access the call details of the Dalit lady candidate? Does it not amount to atrocity against the Dalit? Is it enough that only 362 people get justice? What about the others? Is it true that 127 of the 362 probationers are from your camp? Why are you batting on behalf of the 362 probationers? Who wrote the letter to Justice Waghela, who was hearing the PIL on the KPSC irregularities of 1998, 1999 and 2004? Why did you visit former KPSC chairman H. N. Krishna at Parapana Agrahara? Is it right to give the KPSC exams a political and caste color? Why is your family speaking for the current and former members and the former chairman of KPSC? Are you speaking for H. N. Krishna and Gonal Bhimappa? Is it true that your family has controlled the commission for the last 20 years? Will the 362 probationers now become unemployed? They are government employees. Shouldn't action be initiated against them for protesting against the government? Of the 362 probationers, there are less than 50 who are currently on strike. What about the rest? And Vishwanath was not alone. Former political heavyweight and senior advocate A.K. Subbaiah virtually endorsed Vishwanath's viewpoint.
ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರಪ್ಪನವರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟವರು ಯಾರು? ಆಗ ಈಗ KPSC ಸಂಸ್ಥೆನ ತೊಳಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಶುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಶುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಕೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರಲ್ಲ ವಿಶ್ವನಾಥ್ಗೂ ರಾಮೇಶ್ವರಪ್ಪನವರಿಗೂ ಏನು ಸಂಬಂಧ?
Subbaiah also dismissed Kumaraswamy's charge of 72 calls allegedly made by CM Siddaramaiah to people in KPSC.
ಏನೇನು ಅಕ್ರಮಗಳು ನಡೆದಿದ್ದಾವೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲವೂ ದೇವೇಗೌಡರ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಮುಖಾಂತರನೇ ನಡೆದಿರೋದು. ದೇವೇಗೌಡರ ಕುಟುಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಮೊದಲಿನಿಂದಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ KPSC ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಒಂದು ಹಿಡಿತ ಇದೆ.
But the former Chief Minister Kumaraswamy instead pointed fingers at both Siddaramaiah and H. Vishwanath.
ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರ 72 ಕರೆಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಯಾರ್ದಾದ್ರೂ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಇಂತಿಂತವರು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಕರೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದರಿಂದ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವರ ಹೆಸರುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಕುಮಾರಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Despite so much happening, the final word in the 2011 KPSC scam has not been spoken yet. Ram from Mysore with Ramesh in Bengaluru for News9.
Moving on, Lord Krishna came out of prison, but this Krishna is heading into it. That sums up the trouble the sandalwood hero Krishna is in. Here's a report.
A loan leads to attempt to murder. Sandalwood actor Krishna had taken a loan from his friend Lokesh after pledging his car. When Lokesh started driving it, Krishna was furious. And what did he do to vent his anger? July 31st. The Sandalwood actor along with his friend Rohit and Baira allegedly attacked Lokesh with a machete. Yes, this was how Krishna chose to teach his friend a lesson. Krishna and his friends were confident that they had killed Lokesh with their assault. They bundled him into a gunny bag and abandoned him on the outskirts of Mysore in Deepanagar. Lokesh wakes up and screams for help. Residents of the area alert the police. The police arrived at the spot and investigated the matter. They found Lokesh alive inside the gunny bag and immediately admitted him to a nearby hospital.
ಹೊಡೆದಿ ಮೂಟೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಿತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ಗಾಡಿನೋ ಡಿವೋ ಗಾಡಿ ಇತ್ತು ಒಂದು ಅದನ್ನು ಕಿತ್ಕೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ, ದುಡ್ಡಿತ್ತು 10,000 ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಅದನ್ನೂ ಎತ್ಕೋಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ.
The police were on the lookout for Krishna and his friends. 13 days after the heinous incident, the Ilavala police nabbed the trio. They have filed an attempt to murder case against them. Ram, News9, Mysore.